all of those things as well.
I know, I'm trying to fix this issue. No, it's going to stay stationary. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Sit here. Go ahead, you're on a bike. Grab. Put a chain. Everyone sit down in the line.
Three mics right here.
What do we need on you?
Iron where?
Oh, back here.
Oh, there it is.
I changed all the batteries.
The blue mic needs back. Blue's been giving us trouble. So Shruti's gonna take white after winning. And then yellow is gonna go on the podium after that.
change it?
Yes.
So we'll have enough time to change it.
Oh, yeah, plenty of time to change.
Right?
Sahaj,
Your. What is this?
wait, why is that?
Okay. Okay. Open. Very much. Open your Bible. Open you should be a new mask after that. Hello? Can you all open your binders to the page you're supposed to? Then to move. Gauri, under Nagarpalama. They don't have enough space. Dash move. Okay. Pull your finger in the front. Move a little bit. Then move a little bit. You're all scrunched up. You have to have enough.
Ready? Viveka. Vairagya. Shama. Dama. Uparama. Titiksha. Shraddha. Samadhanam. Mumukshutva. Viveka. Boys. Vairagya. Girls. Shama. Boys. Dama. Girls. Uparama. Boys. Titiksha. Girls. Shraddha. Boys. Samadhanam. Girls. Mumukshutva. Boys. Mumukshutvam. Very good. They are clapping for you. Very good. Okay, now sit straight. Let's invoke the grace and blessings of Jagat Guru, Bhagavan Krishna. Ready? Srimad Bhagavad Gita. These are your children only. You may be wondering from where and all. They are your children. But under my wings now. Now when they come under your wings, I don't know. So continue this. If every day whole family chants, then they will have the same tempo. So make them proud of their chanting. Good. Viveka.
Viveka, inside, I will do what is right.
Very good.
Very good.
Okay, now some very important news for parents. Anybody coming and confiscating your phone or anything, don't blame them, because I told them anybody taking videos or photos, I told my volunteers to take it and they'll just go outside and then all will come to me. I will eBay them. Or you yourself can buy it back. So no photography, no video. If anybody is doing it, my volunteers will come and take your phone. Or any gadget that is recording. Volunteers, be ready. Because unless somehow our tradition is, whenever anybody you want to, so unless there is no chance to do it, we will not do it. So when we try to depend. When you my volunteer will take a chance. Ready? Now, sit straight. Have Vairagya.
Vairagya, dispassion. I will conquer my likes and dislikes.
So, no likes and dislikes. That I want to, I like photography something. Then you become a professional, they will find you. Now, ready? Shama.
Sama, peaceful mind. I will keep my mind peaceful.
Dhamma.
Dhamma, strength control. I will perceive good and do good.
Uparama.
Uparama, silence. I will fulfill my duties.
Titiksha.
Titiksha, endurance. I will endure in sorrow.
Shraddha.
Shraddha, faith. I will develop faith.
Samadhanam.
Samadhanam, concentration. I will be quiet, alert, and vigilant.
Mumukshutva.
Mukshutva, freedom. Oh Lord, may I be free from sorrow.
So we are invoking the grace and blessings of Sri Hanuman, who is the front, is up. So ready? Sankata Mochana Namatiharo.
Sankata mochana namatiharo. Sankata mochana namatiharo. Pavasamaya vibhakshiriyo tava. Dinamuloka vayo andiyaro. Dhani sudasa vayo jagato. Yaha sankata kavuso jatanataro. Devana ani
Very good. Kavin. Ready? Viveka.
Inside, I will do what is right.
Sign language. Kavin. Show sign language. Viveka.
Viveka, inside, I will do what is right.
Vairagya.
Vairagya, dispassion, I will conquer my likes and dislikes.
Shama.
Shama, peaceful mind, I will keep my mind peaceful.
Dama.
Dhamma, self-control, I will perceive good and do good.
Uparama.
Uparama, silence, I will fulfill my duties.
Titiksha.
Titisha, endurance, I will endure pain and sorrow.
Shraddha.
Shraddha, faith, I will develop faith.
Samadhanam.
Samadhanam, concentration, I will be quiet, alert, and vigilant.
Mumukshutvam.
Mumukshutvam, freedom. Oh Lord, may I be free from sorrows.
Kavin. Mumukshutvam.
Freedom. Oh Lord, may I be free from sorrow.
Ah. Very good. Very good, Kavin. You will come out of the Samadhi Avasthana. Good. You are going for moksha. Ready? Now, sit straight.
Shama, peaceful mind, I will keep my mind peaceful.
The peaceful mind. Let us stand. Ready? Sundara Kanda.
Shantam Shashwatam Prameyamanadam Nirvana Shanti Pradam Brahma Shambhuvane Graseta Manisham Vedanta Vedam Vibhum Ramatyam Jagadishwaram Suranam Maya Manushyam Harim Vandeham Karunaparam Raghuvaram Sudarashuramanim Vandeham Karunaparam Raghuvaram Sudarashuramanim Nanyasraha Raghupate Hridayesmadiye Satyam Vadami Shamahan Akhilatmaratma Bhaktim Prayacha Raghupungavaନିର୍varame Kamani Dosharahitam Gurunasamcha Kamani Dosharahitam Gurunasamcha Advaita Raghupati Priya Bhaktam Vatajatam Namami Raghupati Priya Bhaktam Vatajatam Namami.
Very good. Faith to immortality. How to gain immortality? Practice these 8 steps. Ready? 18 steps to immortality.
17 clarity, absence of vanity, sincerity, simplicity, veracity, equanimity, fixity, vulnerability, adaptability, humility, tenacity, integrity, nobility, magnanimity, charity, generosity, purity. Ram, 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 Ram.
$300,000 or 200,000, still you can't. But here in the Forest University, you can get it. Now, ready? We invoke Hanuman's grace to get all his 8 powers.
Now we're gonna do Buddha.
Yeah, that's what 8 powers. Buddhir balam. Remember Hanuman? All the 8 powers. Chant. Now the bhajans, we go for bhajans, beautiful bhajans. Ready? Say straight. Veera Hanumana. Very good. Viveka.
Viveka, insight, I will do what is right.
Viveka.
Viveka, insight, I will do what is right.
Vairagya.
Vairagya, dispassion, I will conquer my likes and dislikes.
Shama.
Shama, peaceful mind, I will keep my mind peaceful.
Dhamma.
Dhamma, sense control, I will perceive good and do good.
Uparama.
Uparama, silence, I will fulfill my duties.
Titiksha.
Diksha, endurance, I will endure pain and sorrow.
Shraddha.
Shraddha, faith, I will develop faith.
Samadhanam.
Samadhanam, concentration, I will be quiet, alert, and vigilant.
Mukshutva.
Mokshutvam, freedom. Oh Lord, may I be free from sorrows.
Very good.
Very good.
One more button is coming. Ready? Jaya Hanumana. very good, they don't repeat. Have you observed that? When to repeat also they know. So now you have done the best. Now make your teach it to your parents. Teach it to your siblings, especially younger one. Kavin, you teach your sister. Okay? Yes? Thumbs up. Good. Okay, now there is one request from a very important person. So therefore, I have to fulfill that request. So he wants to capture you because you are in such beautiful costume, so beautiful dress, so beautiful festive dress. So please stand straight. Stand wherever you are. Stand straight. Now keep the bind, put the binder down. So the put the binder. Ready? Do namaskar posture. Not vrikshasana. Namaskar. Done? Good. Now all will be visible. We'll be putting sometimes in the big screen also in future. Good. Now they will all disperse. Move gently back with your binder.
Binder, and then step back, step back.
Step back. Hey, Riyansh.
Step back. Remember, step back behind the curtain, behind the curtain. Good job, good job.
Hari Om. Thank you everyone for coming. I hope you enjoyed our chanting. We're now going to play a quick little video to show you kind of everything we've been up to at summer camp. Hari Om. First, we will have Veera come and introduce our Bala Vihar program, and then we will have our slideshow. So Veera will come talk about our Bala Vihar program. Hari Om.
Turn on the lights.
Hari Om. Thank you so much. And please give a big round of applause to all these children. Thanks will come afterwards, but while I'm here, I will thank you, Swamiji. So we want to appreciate your guidance and help and I'm good. Swami, you cannot get in the universities. So similarly, I'm going to announce about or introduce you about a different program which happens during the year. This was during summer for 4 weeks. How about continuing this for the entire year now? How many of you know about Bal Vihar? So that's one. So Bal Vihar, the motto of Bal Vihar is to help children learn values with fun so that they delight like a moon and they shine like the sun. The aim of Bal Vihar is complete personality development of our children. Physical, emotional, intellectual and spiritual. And the most important part is the spiritual one. And this one most probably will not get in outside the university, so that's what we concentrate here mainly. I guess now my voice is changing, so alright. So that keeps you awake in the middle if you are having some meditation in between. So we have this program is starting from, as you see in the flyer over here, starting from infants all the way up to 18. So we start from what we call Shishu Vihar, then we go from kindergarten to 12th graders, and it is age-based curriculum is there. So we start from alphabets for small children, not A for apple, but we have A for something. What is that? Come and see in our class now. Okay, so starting from alphabets all the way up to Bhagavad Gita, that would be for 10, 11, 12 graders. So age-based curriculum is there, and we have all these activities and the learning going on simultaneously. So they learn through activities. I won't take you too much time, but I want to announce one more program that we have started last year is Amrita Vihar. It is a Bal Vihar for special needs children. So that also you can keep in mind, you can register. I don't want to take you too much time from the fun video that you are going to see, but there will be so many volunteers around who could help you for knowing what is Bal Vihar and register. Dinesh reminded me to mention about this referral program. So Dinesh, I'm doing the job. If you referred a friend, you will get $100 off. So do it today, and thank you so much, and Hari Om. Welcome the video now. Hari Om.
My favorite part about camp is that we have in-person camp this year.
My favorite part of Chinmaya summer camp is taking care of the kids throughout all the different classes.
My favorite part about camp is helping the keep changing to learn fun and new stuff, learn more about our culture.
My favorite part of the camp is like chanting with songs. My favorite part about camp is hopping in.
My favorite part about camp is when we have athletics class and we get to run around outside and do tests.
My favorite part about camp is culinary arts. My favorite part about culinary arts is because campers and the volunteers get to bond and have a lot of fun. My favorite part about summer camp is the welcoming environment and that I can get back to it. My favorite part about camp is getting to spend more time with the kids.
My favorite thing is that I like everything in Hanuman camp.
My favorite part about Hari Om, I hope you all enjoyed our video. Again, produced by our professional videographer and assistant. Now we will be having a vote of thanks. So I invite our director, Sudita Kosturi, to come speak and introduce all of the various people who helped make this camp possible.
Hari Om. May I invite Swamiji to come up on stage?
Oh, yes.
Hari Om. Oh my gosh, that sounds anemic. Come on. Hari Om. Thank you. So with the blessings of Sri Jagadishwara and Sri Gurudev, and under the guidance of Swami Dhiranandaji, our 18th successful summer camp draws to a conclusion. As always, we are eternally grateful to Gurudev for this glorious atmosphere atmosphere of learning. This year, we were blessed to have our very own Swami Dhiranandaji and our Vedanta teachers Arvindji and Meghaji here. We just saw some of what the children, yes, that definitely deserves a clap, right? I don't know about you, but my heart is really full after listening to what the children learned. And I know I'm here at camp, but I don't always get to sit in on all the classes. So I'm sure you feel the same way as I do. You know me well. Swami Tejomayananda says that when a noble vision and action are combined, it becomes a blessing to humanity. The summer camp is the result of this combination, and I would like to take a few minutes to recognize those who offer their selfless, dedicated service to camp. My first thank you is to our children. We do this for you, and we hope you will continue to carry the spirit of the camp forward past today. A big thank you to all the parents for sending your kids to camp and for contributing your time for setup and fun Fridays and all the other activities that come with camp. Without you, we would not be able to execute the many associated tasks. I would also like to thank the families that offer bhiksha to Swamiji and lunch to the teachers and sevaks at camp. Gurudev always says that our youth are not useless, they are just used less. Our wonderful youth volunteers, who are all current Balavihar students, strive to serve as role models while completing the many camp-related tasks. Some of our youth volunteers also help teach classes like creative writing, electronics, team and outdoor skills, and write the camp newsletter. Many of you who have volunteered at camp have expressed how impressed you are with their love and patience for the children. I request all the youth volunteers to come up on stage for a picture with Swamiji. Please offer your respect to Swamiji at the reception. So right now, just line up while you can just come up and I'll read out your names. Astha, Aditya. Just come line up. I'll continue to read your names while you're lining up. Everybody stand up in the youth volunteers and just come line up. Astha, Aditya, Akash, Amolha, Sahil, Srija, Shruti, Malavika, Mahima, Mitra, Nidhi, Prachet, Ritik, Sahasra, Sahiti, Aditya, Anisha, Aryan, Ashrit, Dhanya, Gauri Kalva, Gauri Menon, Gauri Jor, Kashi, Mahika, Simran, Rishabh, Vijay, Vanshi, and Vedant. We had 31 volunteers. Yeah, some of you can kneel down, and then some of you stand closer so we can get a good picture. Oh, and can you please take your masks off for the picture?
Wear the BMI mask. Thank you.
Planning and organizing the camp begins as early as December of the prior year, and the wrap-up continues past the last day of camp. This year, the 3-year gap since we had the in-person camp and the additional COVID-19 health and safety regulations brought with it an added level of complexity we had not seen before. I would like now to recognize the efforts of the volunteers and teachers who make this happen. I am so grateful that I have the opportunity to serve with all of you. Everyone here exemplifies the Chinmaya mission motto of giving maximum happiness to the maximum people for the maximum amount of time. As I call out your name, if you could please come up on stage and line up behind Swamiji so we can get a camp photo with all of you. Maniji, our chapter director, it is such a pleasure to work with him. It's my first time working with him in the capacity as director, and he makes everything just so easy for us to execute. Prakashji, our treasurer, who supports us in so many different ways that are too numerous to Srinidhi, our facilities director. He's our new director for facilities. Again, the support we got at the whole camp was absolutely amazing. And camp ran smoothly because we had his support. Anilji, who leads our rental team and helped work out all the calendars for us. Rajji, he's a sevak, a lot of you know, wears many hats and literally has been on phone, text, any which way we needed him, he's been available to us. Aparnaji, who's part of our on-site team. Most of you who dropped off your children early in the morning saw her and her smiling face along with her daughter at camp in the morning. Pratimaji, who is part of our pre-planning team, and her daughter Akshara, who's a camp student, actually helped us with the binder also this year. Shwetaji, who's part of our pre-planning team, she did all the background checks for all the staffs and volunteers. Alkaji, who did seva activities with financials. And she did seva activity with group 4. I think a lot of the sevaks are here. I don't see you coming up on stage. If I had called out your name, can you please come up on stage? Vaniji, who leads our activities. She also did the seva activity with all the groups so we could provide support to homeless shelters in the area. Brindaji was part of our Bhiksha team. Prachiji, who was part of our on-site and planning team. Brindaji and Prachiji are brand new to the team, so we welcome them. LLG, Urviji, and Vidyaji, they were the parent leads for our field trips. Vidyaji also made all our purchases so we could have delicious snacks and all the supplies needed for camp. Seemaji, who's the director of our art program, she wasn't in town this year, but she still supported the program without trying. Vibhaji, who is our Chinmaya Blossoms director, actually Vibhaji and her entire family, because they wear many hats at CS. The most important one for us during summer camp is that they host Swamiji and host all of you when you go to offer Bhiksha for Swamiji. Udit, who is the Chinmaya Yuva Kendra member from Michigan, who came to the DC Virginia area for a few days for a camp and decided to stay 2 weeks so he could help both with our summer camp and the upcoming youth camp. Vinay, who's a Yuva Kendra member, he comes all the way from Baltimore for us every year to play the tabla. You heard the beautiful music. Sriji, who leads our shloka class and for Guru Purnima on Wednesday, led our puja and we did a purification of the whole center, and that was on short notice. I think it was less than 12 hours. Anita ji, our yoga teacher, it's Anita's first year at camp. She and I have known each other for a long time. And she fit right in. It was like she'd always been here. And the calm that she brought to the children, if any of you parent volunteers were here, you saw how those classes went. It's absolutely amazing. I don't know what magic she works with them. Coach K, who did our athletics. There he is. Coach K and I have known each other, I think, over 20 years at this point in time, and he's been at camp for over 15 of those. And every year, it's just, I'm amazed at what he's able to do with the children and how the children respond to him. So thank you, Coach K. Sudiksha ji, who's our Maryland Balavihar director, and this year also led our art program and was our Bhiksha, evening Bhiksha coordinator. You heard about our culinary program, Culinary Arts, in the video. Chef James and Chef Kumar did the culinary arts program for us for groups 3 and 4, and the product was a lot of delicious goodies around camp to taste. Purvi, who is one of our Bhavina graduates, Chinmaya, a professional singer and teacher. She's the one who taught all the wonderful bhajans to the children, and has traveled from Maryland every week to come and teach at camp. Srinidhi is a former Bhavina teacher. Avinashi was supposed to come from Trinidad and was unable to do so. So Srinidhi stepped in to teach group 3 and 4 at short notice. Lakshmi, who's our Chinmaya safety coordinator, Bhavina teacher, singing and dance teacher. I think Lakshmi and I have been involved with camp about the same time. We both went to our first meeting together way back in 2004. And she taught Teen to Group 1 and also taught dance this year. Vikas, who is a Balavihar teacher and former CHIP coordinator. He's also a Balavihar graduate. Almost I think everybody in here in the Yuva Kendra are all Balavihar graduates also for us. He figured it out how to work from Chinmaya Somnath and teach in between and worked out all his meetings to do that. So kudos to you for doing that. Next, I'd like to recognize our youth volunteers leads. These children are so special. I think they're young adults now. I don't think I'm allowed to call them children. They're all either graduating seniors or in college. They're Balavihar graduates, they're part of our junior CHIC program, and they all chose to come to camp to help us out. We also, the peer power we see is we see some of our former youth volunteers and CHIC coordinators come back, which is Sudarshan and Himavarsha, if you could come up. In our youth volunteer leads, we have Dhruv, again, Balavihar camp and youth volunteer graduate. Dhruv's enthusiasm for all tasks is contagious. He's just always ready to go. He also taught the outdoor skills class. Nidhi, who's a Balavihar graduate, and this was her first camp experience ever. And I remember the first week when she looked so overwhelmed with everything that was going on. Maybe the first few days, probably not the first week. And then after that, she just hit her stride. And as camp has progressed, she's taken more and more responsibility. Ria, who's Balavihar camp and youth volunteer. She's our bubbly, enthusiastic accomplisher, and who also organized our last Fun Friday. Sriya, again, Balavihar camp and youth volunteer graduate. And for 3 weeks, she was the first one here with her mom. She gets everything done quietly, and just, it's such a beautiful smile to come to camp every day. Srijay, volunteer coordinator. He did teaching for group 3. Hopefully I'm gonna get everything right and he's not mad at me afterwards because I missed something. He's doing our professional videography. He made the video that you saw, and he's our creative idea contributor. And the reason I say that is because he's the one who comes up with the ideas, and then everybody else is trying to figure out how to make it happen. So he co-taught. He and Vikas co-taught together. He's also works with Shruti, our lead youth volunteer coordinator. You saw her do the announcement. Her hats are many also, and so I apologize if I missed some. But she's been involved with creating and coordinating the program. We have such a strong program because of her efforts. And she does quietly, efficiently, and conveys her ideas so calmly in the minimum number of words, which I really, really I strive to be so. I'm working on that. Somnath ji was part of our pre-planning team. She took charge of all the health forms, especially the COVID-19 vaccination parts. I'm sure you all either got emails from her or talked to her about it. And that was anybody who was on site was required to do that to keep all of us safe. Shri Rekha ji, who does our binder coordination and is our lunch diksha coordinator. This year, because of the way the binder worked out, I think her family single-handedly put together over 40 binders in her house. Lavanya ji, who I don't believe is here today, she was on the schedule. And that's an amazing thing if any of you have seen our schedule works. And this time there were so many curveballs because of the fact that Avinash ji couldn't make it, so we literally were making the changes night before to adjust all the classes. Sri Durga and Vidyu, they are brand new firefighting coordinators. They are first time doing this job, and they did such an amazing job with that. All of you saw the results of that. Murli ji, who's registration lead for Somnath. Most of you who had registration challenges, talk to him. Dinesh ji, registration from him. She was here for t-shirts, lunch coordination, up all the gifts outside for the savers. Chandana, which most of you know, she's been in camp for over 10 years, right? And filled many, many roles at camp. And I think she and I have worked for a very, very long time together and have developed a friendship over many years of working together. And there's just a lot she takes care of. I also want to recognize all the spouses and children of the organizers, because without you guys supporting us doing our work, we would not be able to do that. So thank you so much to all of you for allowing us to do what we do. I would now like to invite Arvind ji to come up on stage. And Arvind ji is our Veera teacher for Chinmaya. The theme teacher for group 2 and did the interactive learning with all the groups of the youth volunteers. This was Arvind ji's first time at camp. And I think it's a unique experience that Arvind ji has had, and hopefully Arvind ji will come back and to camp. You also have Medha ji, who had to step away, was Arvind ji's wife and our Alliance director. She was a theme teacher for group 4. For all 3 weeks as well. Lastly, I would like to Swami, who is our resident.
Finally. Yash. Sit straight. Shiva posture.
If there are any sevaks who came in late and whose name I've called out, please come on stage so we can get a picture.
So if any more sevaks are there, your name has been called.
Vidya, I think I called your name and I don't see you. Alpa ji also, I don't know if you came in.
Green.
We have a small token of appreciation for Swami ji and for Arvind ji and Medha ji. We can give that now.
So any sevaks in the auditorium, your name has been called, please. Also have been so please, all the sevaks who helped in summer camp, look at the amount of service done by so many sevaks and sevikas.
One of my last sevaks I would like to, not last but not least, is Bala. He has helped the registration team, the all the emails were sent by him. And we'll take the picture first, and then we can all, and I have one small message to share after that, so. Yeah, we can sit. Does that work? Yep.
Who is sitting in Shiva posture?
Hanuman.
Thank you. Thank you.
And the charm.
Thank you again.
Or Shiva or half Shiva.
As you all saw, this is the seva of all, the samashti. And for this, I thank God who is all, the samashti, and Gurudev who has given us this glorious atmosphere of seva and jnana. My camp began in 2004, as I mentioned. I was always envious of the camp that was held in Maryland way back from 1990. But we lived in Virginia, so the commute for a 3.5-year-old all the way to Maryland was not possible on a daily basis. In 2003, at Balavihar, they announced that they would be bringing camp to Virginia. And so I ran up to the person who was coordinating, to the Sevika who was coordinating, and asked if I could enroll my then 3-year-old. And they told me absolutely, and they would also welcome my help. And the next thing I knew, I had the title of coordinator. I didn't know anything about field trips. I didn't know what we did on field trips. I didn't know what the rules for field trips were, or how we organized buses or pick locations. But next thing I knew, I was on field trips as the sole field trip coordinator with like 60 children. So for those of you who've done this, I was a single adult with 60 children. I'm so appreciative that they were well behaved. In 2009, at the request of Balaji, I transitioned to being the coordinator, and then in 2017, I transitioned to being the director of this camp. All through, especially since 2009, I've been very blessed to be mentored by Swamiji, who very patiently answered all my questions and has been pivotal to my spiritual, emotional, and professional growth. Wherever or whenever I have been at crossroads with issues at camp or even life decisions, Swamiji has been there to guide me. Swamiji is my guru, and no words are sufficient to express my love and gratitude to him. In 2017, about the time that I took on as director, one of a mutual friend introduced me to Bala, who was also interested in serving as a sevak at the summer camp team. Like any other new sevak, when you first come into summer camp and look at all that has to happen, there's this, oh my gosh feeling. Bala took it in his stride, quietly absorbed everything that was being discussed, and gradually took more and more responsibility. When we made the transition to online camp, he was there every step of the way with us. None of us knew about Zoom, and none of us knew about how to do dance and art and all the other fun things we did in online camp on Zoom. One of the things that has always impressed me about Bala is how he builds consensus within the team. There are a lot of us who work on this. Our Zoom calls can be 15 people, 20 people at a time, depending on what we're discussing. And there's so many different opinions and thoughts. He somehow brings us all together in what we do. And when he says he's going to do something, he gets it done. You never have to check up. And whatever he does is done perfectly. With Swamiji's blessings and with immense gratitude to Gurudev for the opportunity I have had to serve at camp for this many years, I am now transitioning to Bala Krishnamurthy. Bala, if you could please come up on stage. I'd like to now introduce you to your new summer camp director, Bala Krishnamurthy.
Hari Om. First, we should give a big round of applause to Sudhita. She has done a fabulous job for many years. Just wanted to say a few things. A few weeks back, Sudhita called me and said, well, I want to talk to you. I said, okay. It was not anything urgent that I am aware of from summer camp perspective. So she said, okay, I'll talk. So she texted me and I spoke to her and she said that, okay, I'm stepping down from as a director. It was a shocking news for me. Okay, why? Because we are running the summer camp. It's a well-oiled machine. If you look at it from the last many years, it has been running very smoothly. And it's all happened because of all the sevaks and the youth volunteers who just came on stage. It is their help and they put in a lot of work. And I was wondering why Sudhita is leaving, stepping down at this point in time. So that's when I realized like this. She is moving into a facilitator role. So she's being escalated to a different position that she's going to help out the summer camp. I said, okay, then I said, okay, I'll take care of the routine job that you are working on the summer camp. I said, yes. Swamiji also, from Swamiji's blessings also is there. I said, I will take it. After this has passed like a week or 10 days, then one fine morning, I get a list of 35 items. When I looked at it, I was amazed, like how many tasks, how many things that was behind the scene for the summer camp to be a fully functional. It is amazing. When I looked at the list, I said, Sudhita, you asked me to take up this. You didn't tell me when I said yes, you didn't tell me this list. So when I saw the list, so I have Swamiji's blessings now. So with that blessing and Swamiji's guidance, to walk the path that Sudhita has done for many years and continue to support the summer camp. So when I looked at the list, 35, first item, okay, what is your next year's summer camp dates? And what is the theme? So that's that we are to come up with. So next year's summer camp theme is Ganesha, and we have it on the screen, the dates for next year's summer camp. And please plan, and since you are already seeing the kids, all the chanting and all, they should continue to move into Bhavariya, continue their education, and continue with the summer camp as well. With that, I will just say Hari Om. Thanks.
Hari Om to all of you. Viveka. Vairagya. Om Tat Sat. Good. I didn't tell them about that. Good. Now, so you saw how many people are working behind the scenes. It's not very easy to conduct summer camp. To make the binder is not easy. To invite Vedanta teachers from outside is not easy because last come from Trinidad. So all these things are not easy to organize. And see what happens. It is the Chinmaya family that steps up. Chinmaya family follows the pledge. We all stand as one family, bound to each other with love and respect. We also serve like a family. We live like a family. And we seek God's grace to keep us on the path of virtue, courage, and wisdom. See that? They fill up the blanks. So we invoke Lord's grace to give us the ability and courage to fulfill our responsibilities cheerfully or even tearfully, especially during the pandemic. Cheerfully or tearfully, just do it. Chumma che, summa say, chese say, sumne madu, bas kardo, karunta, kore deen, kari nakho. Finally, chak de phatte. I like that. So just do it. Because we are a family. We are working for the family. For the family, by the family, in the family, not on the family. Pure democratic family. So main is the love and respect the family has. Ready to step up at emergency. Anything somebody not able to take up, one family member steps up. That is the glory of family. And to do all this, to organize any program, we invoke Narayana. And when Narayana is invoked, Lakshmi has to come. Because Lakshmi cannot live without Narayana. So, if you want Lakshmi, we invoke Narayana. So, we invoke Narayana. And now, I invoke money. I invoke money, and you see, money shall come. That is my Shraddha. Shraddha. All of you develop faith. So I invoke money, and money shall come and has come.
Thank you so much.
And don't think, hey, not yet. Don't think I don't know how to. Therefore, he has become.
Thank you, Swami. In 20 seconds, you will figure out why I'm here. Before that, I want to thank Sudhita ji for her selfless seva. Let's give her one more round of applause. Congratulations, Balaji, for the team that did shows. As you know, it is impossible to navigate the material world without financial resources. All know where I am going with this? Even if it is for a noble and worthy cause, the financial resources are very important. Anyone who wishes to encourage a noble cause must contribute to it. In the Vedantic tradition, this is called Guru Dakshina. It is our way of expressing for Guru's work and what has been shared with us freely. Our pledge asks us, children can join with me, to produce more than what we consume and give more than what we take. Please take this to the heart and follow the directions that Shruti will give in a few minutes. Show your gratitude by supporting the noble endeavors like summer camp and several other Chinmaya mission programs. Thank you so much, Hari.
So Sudhita will be taking over the facilitator. To facilitate the camp is very important. Inviting Vedanta teachers, preparing the binder, hosting the Vedanta teachers, making the schedule. All these are major tasks. So one person is needed for that. So Sudhita has, because she has a passion for summer camp. Those who have passion for summer camp, they alone can do this. Very tiring job. Especially editing the binder. Even yesterday I found one mistake. Yesterday. So editing, very tough. So to take up the binder job is just great. Plus scheduling, plus inviting Vedanta teachers. All that she has to start now itself. Because next year is summer camp, but now itself planning starts. So I'm really thankful and grateful to Sudhita, to Bala. I call him Ram because at home they call him Ram. So Bala and Sudhita will run the summer camp beautifully. Give a big hand to Bala and Sudhita.
Hari Om, everyone. So I know you've all been very patient, listening to all of the adults talk, and they go through all the names one by one. And you're like, let's get it on, right? We want to get to the dances, yes? Yeah, I know. So you're lucky we are. So, before our campers from group 1 through 4 perform their dances, we have another camp that was also going on at the same time. What camp was that? Our Chinmaya Blossoms had their summer camp as well. So they're going to come right now. They will be performing a dance. I'm going to invite Devon about our Blossoms program before they begin.
Hari Om, everybody. So as you
Chinmaya Blossoms kids are lining up. By that time, I get the opportunity to talk to you what Chinmaya Blossoms is. So, Chinmaya Blossoms is a preschool for 3 to 5 years old that has been going on for the past 5 years. It's Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 6 in the whole day, or 9 to 8. This year we are again starting the after school program also, and you must have heard bhajans from Purvi Didi. So Purvi Didi is ready to come and teach for after school kids here. So if you want to have more information about after school, there is a Bharatnatyam Mandir, there will be a art. So if you want to after school, we will take from Stonebridge, South Riding and RD schools. Come meet me after the performance, or maybe you can give me a call also. As you see, they are all last 4 weeks we've been learning of Ganesha and Krishna. So today they have picked a song of Krishna and we'll perform here, my dear Krishna Kanhaiya. So let's start and let's enjoy. Okay kids, are you ready? Yeah! Alright. stage. I'm going to introduce myself. Hello everybody, my name is Lakshmi. People know me as Lucky Didi or Lucky Auntie, depending on their age. I've been very fortunate to be teaching dance this year at summer camp, and many, many years. A lot of these volunteers were little ones when I started teaching, and so it's been a joy to teach every year. I'm very glad to have come back again this year. So as soon as my children are settled, we can move on with the dance portion. Our very first set of performers will come. Give the mask chair. I think Shreya, scoot this way a little bit more. A little bit more. Advai, scoot this way a little bit more. Perfect. A little bit. All right. Great. Ready? Kavin. Do you want to dance? Behave yourself.
Let's give it up for group one more time, everyone. Now, I'm going to invite Samar of all of the things that he thought about summer camp this year.
I attend Ball Bihar too, but I never missed any summer camps. In summer camp, I learned a combination of different things such as guitar training, learning to cook, learning bhajans, and have other fun activities as well, such as field trips and PE activities. Every summer camp in China is based on a theme, and you learn everything about that theme for the 4 weeks of summer. This year's theme is about Lord Hanuman, and I've learned really cool things about Hanuman. I'm really hooked on to the Sankat Emotional Hanuman bhajan, and I play it in the car everywhere I go and sing along with it. I learned some new things this year that I did not know, such as sign language and culinary skills. I have 2 favorite things in Chinmaya. First one is I really enjoy bhajans from Somnath in the morning, and second is a hopping game that we all play along with Somnath. Summer camp also helps me learn to stay disciplined, and whenever I get mad or angry, to stay calm and meditate. I like chanting as well, so I can participate in the Gita chanting competitions. Oh, Fridays each week are always fun, as there is a field trip along with a lot of fun activities, and we get to eat pizza. Thank you, Swamiji, for this opportunity, and I will always remember the time that I spent at Chinmaya. Hariom.
Thank you so much. Our next group of performers will be group 2. Let's give one more round of applause for group 2. Before we move to our next session, I have one more quick announcement. On the weekend, September 3rd and 4th, we are fortunate enough to have camp 2 days. For this event, we will also have the honor of hosting a number of visiting Vedanta teachers, such as Ruthie G from Columbus, Ohio, who will be working with the J, who will be working, and Soham G from San Jose, who will be working with Safe Guides. There will also be separate and parallel programs for Bala Vihar children. The most important thing to remember is the early bird registration for the special camp, and this Sunday, so that's 2 days from now. Spots are limited, so please register your family for this lifetime opportunity. Swami G. Teacher.
Thank you, Stevie. There's a family camp happening. You can go to camp with your moms and dads. How could that be? Make sure they all sign. The next today is group 3.
If you want to know what is Danso Dance, this is Danso Dance. And they get the guidance.
Make sure you're between the people that yes.
Jai Hanuman,
Group 3. Before our oldest group performed their dance, I have another reflection. So Dania, our youth volunteer, will now share her experience with summer camp.
Hello everyone. My name is Dania Sriram and I am one of the youth volunteers this year at summer camp. This is the first year I have been a part of Chinmaya summer camp, as I have never attended before, either as a camper or volunteer. So I really embraced the whole camp experience. I went to assembly, watched all of their dance classes, and listened into their lead classes to understand what camp was like from a camper perspective. My first week, I was assigned House Swamiji, which means that I attended the theme classes for every group. And I learned a lot of new lessons, such as the significance of the mind, how one can control their own thoughts, the benefits of problems, and how to turn them into learning experiences. And all these simple lessons apply to my own life, whether it be with my relationships with family and friends or experiences academically. And as a volunteer, I gained so much perspective in how children work individually and as a group. And I realized that there was so much to learn from working with kids, like compassion, honesty, kindness, and definitely patience. And in addition, the way that campers would interact with me was a reflection of myself. I had to show what I expected from the kids. And so with Hanuman's problem-solving skills and a little more flexible attitude, I was able to have a lot more fun with the campers. This is really wonderful opportunity, and I get to know my fellow Chinmaya.
Hari Om, everyone. Our next group that's going to be performing is our oldest group at summer camp, and they are group 4. As they're getting up on stage, I have to say a few words about this awesome group of kids who this summer camp had been thrown at every curveball, with unexplained absences, with unexpected injuries, and it seemed like every week their parts were changing. It was very challenging for this group to learn their dance, but they rose to the occasion and they sacrificed their recesses willingly to come and practice more so that they could get it to their level of perfection. And I'm sure that's what you're going to see today.
group 4. Okay, so there is one more dance. Before we get to more announcements, I'm sorry. Last time I'll back you back on stage. So, first, next week, July 18th to 22nd, we have a youth camp being hosted here for our rising 9th graders and upcoming college freshmen. So youth volunteers, know. Next week, it's a full day in-person camp from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Some activities include discourses, workshops, and discussions with Vivek Shankarji, and Sumamji on learning to be natural. There will be question and answer time with the teachers where campers can ask questions in a safe environment in small groups or individually. There's athletics, movies, save activities, art, including a fun dance, which will also be performed on their camp finale on Friday, the 22nd. There's also a field trip with fun games and a picnic lunch, and lunch and snacks are provided on all days. Don't worry, it's not just the youth who get to have fun next week. In the evening, from Monday through Thursday, from 7 to 8:30 p.m., Vivek will be having a series of discourses on essential steps to infinity, which is open to the entire family, no registration required. So we would love to see all of you next week in the evenings as well. One more announcement. So Money Uncle earlier had talked about the importance of Guru Dakshina, which is an opportunity to give back to the teachers who have shared their knowledge with us. How exactly can you do that? Well, there are two ways. One way is to be offered through cash or check, and there are envelopes which will be passed out over there. Dinesh Uncle is waving with some envelopes. At the conclusion of the finale and before your way to the reception, please, you can return those filled out envelopes with cash or check to Gurudev's feet. If you wish to pay by credit card, you can visit the CMWRC website and there will be a donate button as indicated on the screen, and click donate. After entering your information, there will be in step 2, there will be a drop-down menu that says Summer Camp 2022. So please make sure you select that option so that we know that the Guru Dakshina is for summer camp. Okay. One last thing, sorry. I know. Following this dance, we will have Brahmar Pranam Arti, led to us by our dance teacher, and then we will have a reception in our dining hall, which all are welcome to attend as we have sent out the invite. Additionally, all sales and youth volunteers, you have your gift bags on your way to the dining hall. We want to make sure that you take your tokens of our appreciation. I think that's everything. I'm done, I promise. All right.
We saved the children's favorite dance for last because that's what they're all waiting for now. So are you all ready? Who's next? The youth volunteer dance.
Now when you're watching the youth dance, also watch the children below, how they identify. It's like a movie for them. They have seen it many times already. It's like a old golden days movies you see again and again, like Maya Bazaar, like that.
Howdy, everybody. That concludes our dance portion of the summer camp finale. We hope you enjoyed the show. At this moment, I guess all you. At this moment, I'd like us to collectively chant Brahmarpanam as our reception is immediately following. And then after Brahmarpanam, please join me in chanting the Chinmaya Arati together before we depart from this hallway. Do we have volunteers that are going to be chanting Brahmarpanam? We have a blossom child who would like to lead Brother Hanuman.
Very good. So he's going to take over my chanting classes.
Camper. If everyone at this moment would please rise and face Gurudev's altar and Bhagwan's altar. And reciting Chinmaya Arati.
One more time, remind all save-ups and youth volunteers, please pick up your gift bags. Do not leave them here. Children and campers and families in the front lobby, do not forget to take home your binders, please. So that way you can continue to practice the chanting that you have learned. And Guru Dakshina envelopes are located up here in the front, or again, you can donate online. Also, there are plants in the lobby area. Those of you who are interested in taking them home. If you would like to start to the altar at this time, now we have a chance to do it. Otherwise, at this point, you are welcome to head over to the dining hall for our reception. Hari.
Thank you.
We have snacks outside. Okay? Eat and go.
Hurry up, if all summer camp savers could go to the stage to take a photo with you. Thank you.